Today's video is brought to you by CDKDeals.com, which is a platform for selling Microsoft activation keys and game keys. CDK Deals is offering Windows 10 Pro activation keys for the unbeatable price of just $21.46. But if you use the code BT30, you'll get a 30% discount, which brings the price down to $15.02. This 30% discount code is valid through September 3rd, and after that, it will still give a 25% discount. Once you make your purchase, you want to head on over to the User Center and find your new key, and then you simply want to copy that, and then head on down to the Windows 10 search bar and type in Activation Settings. Once you are at this screen right here, you want to hit Change Product Key, and then you can paste in your new Windows 10 Pro activation key that you got from CDKDeals.com, then hit Next, and then you'll hit Activate, and you're all good to go. Again, thank you to CDKDeals.com for sponsoring today's video. Today's build starts out with a 47-inch Linmon desk from IKEA. These desks are very budget friendly and they've never let me down, so I'm continuing to use them in today's build. For the monitor, we're using a Pixio PX277 Prime. This is a 27-inch 2K resolution monitor with a 165Hz refresh rate and 1 millisecond response time. Honestly, for the price, I don't think you can get a better monitor than this. I've been using it for a while and the colors look absolutely amazing. I could not be more happy with this, and I think it'll work great for today's build. I'm also installing some Monster RGB LED strips on the back of this monitor, and I'm using some clear packing tape to help secure the strips to the back, as these do have a tendency to fall off from time to time. As for the keyboard, we're using a HyperX alloy. This is a mechanical keyboard with an all-metal body and some very, very bright LEDs, so if you like RGBs, this is definitely the keyboard for you. And I like my keyboard and mouse to match, so we're using a HyperX Pulsefire Core RGB gaming mouse for today's build as well. Now, I originally had the mouse cable routed straight back on the right side of the desk, but I quickly remembered that there is a USB cable in the keyboard box that you have to plug in, so I ended up routing the mouse cable underneath the keyboard and routing it straight back from there. I ended up using some silicone wire holders on the desk to keep the wires somewhat in place. If this was my own personal setup, I would put more time and effort into trying to make the cables look better, even routing them through a hole in the desk. But I'm trying to keep this simple for you guys, so I'm just routing them straight back and leaving them hang how they want. So as for the PC, this is a $500 gaming PC that I built on my channel about a year ago, and honestly this PC cannot handle 2K resolution gaming or 165 FPS in most games, so it's definitely underpowered for the monitor that we're using. However, I am going to be upgrading this PC soon on my channel as well, so it will be able to handle what the monitor is capable of. So stay tuned for that, and just keep in mind this build is set up to handle a much more powerful PC, but this is what I had sitting around to make the video. And once we get all of the wiring taken care of off camera, this is what the final product looks like. I think it turned out pretty great. It looks amazing when the lights are off, which I'll show you guys here in just a second. Obviously, if you want to purchase any of these products, links will be in the description down below. And if you enjoyed, I would appreciate if you could like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be sure to make more of these videos in the future.